Good afternoon and welcome to the Team Idris channel, and I shall call today's episode Don't Panic. So this is an aluminium trailer I made a couple of years ago, and my scooter fits onto it, my disability scooter, which is a great piece of kit, and the wheels fit into these channels and they're quite a good fit at the back there, but I got it all right. I got it wider here and narrower there and all the right length, and it all balances well. The problem is that I couldn't figure out how to do the ramps. So I've just got some wooden boards, bit of black paint, bit of sand on it, and the ramps just fit on there. There's no harm in that. Keep them in the back of the car, keep them dry, they're not dirty. But I'm still worried about the scooter. So let's say the chains failed and the scooter come rolling off the back. And the other snag was that I've got nice little lights here. I hadn't got any triangles on it, which is a bit naughty. I had a number plate light because the number plate used to fit on a square one here, but we've changed car, so the square number plate, I decided to go with the long shaped one. And that's what the part on the floor is about. So what I'm saying is, don't panic if you can't do it right away. Leave it a bit, work it for a bit, test it, see how you feel, and see what you actually want. So the finished product in this case is going to be this sheet of aluminium on the floor. So now I've got my triangles, I've got my little light, I've got my number plate slidey thing that I made and didn't use, which is a spare part, that's great. And I just slapped a bit of a brace in here, years and years ago. 2 years ago, which seems like a lifetime ago. Right, so here we go. So that's going to fit on there. It'll be a stop to stop the disability scooter from falling off. And I can hinge it along here, and it's a nice piece of checker plate. And to mount that, somewhere around here I've got a piece of tube. Yep, here's a piece of tube. So I welded in what is sort of a nasty piece of aluminium that I just welded in just because I didn't know how to finish it. So I can now weld that in there. On goes the checker plate, hinge in the middle, some sort of plate on here with a hole on it so it can swing up, and a latch, and everything's on the back in the right place. So why didn't I think of that 2 years ago? I just couldn't. I couldn't make it happen in my head, so that's where we're at now. So yeah, don't get disheartened with it. Lash it up, make it work, test it, and modify it later on. And if you need something else from it, build it in such a way that you can just weld stuff on, cut stuff up, and that seems to be a very good recipe for getting a nice machine in the end. Something you can change, something you can use. So anyway, yeah, stick with it. Sometimes the answer just spits itself out later on, even if that's years later. Anyway, thanks for watching.